The M939A2 series vehicles have an added tractive device with the Central Tire Inflation System, or CTIS. The CTIS selector panel is located next to the transmission selector lever. CTIS allows the driver to add or reduce tire pressures from the cab for different driving conditions. The CTIS uses the same air compressor that supplies air to the vehicle brakes. The vehicle brakes are always given priority over the CTIS. When the brake operation causes the air pressure in the brake reservoir to fall below a preset limit, inflation will stop until the air compressor has refilled the brake reservoir. The highway selector is the normal operating mode for CTIS. This mode is automatically set each time the engine is started. If a lower tire pressure mode has been selected the last time the vehicle was operated, CTIS will automatically begin to inflate to the highway setting. The cross-country selector is used for operating the truck on non-paved secondary roads and unimproved surfaces. It allows operation up to 35 miles per hour. If this speed is exceeded for more than 1 minute, the amber overspeed warning light will flash. If more than 2 minutes have elapsed at this speed, CTIS will automatically inflate to the highway tire pressure. The sand selector is used for operating the truck in sand, snow, or mud. It allows operation up to 20 miles per hour. When this speed is exceeded for more than 1 minute, the amber overspeed warning light will again flash. If more than 2 minutes have elapsed at this speed, CTIS will automatically inflate to the cross-country pressure. The emergency selector is used for operating the vehicle in extreme terrain conditions where maximum traction is required. The dash-mounted amber warning light will light whenever the emergency tire pressure mode is selected. Operation in this mode is limited to 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the CTIS will inflate to sand unless the driver reselects emergency. Run flat is used when the mission requires operation with a punctured tire. Under normal conditions, the CTIS checks tire pressure every 15 minutes. By selecting the run flat mode, the CTIS will check the tire pressure every 15 seconds. Operation in this mode is limited to 10 minutes unless reselected. When no longer required, it can be shut off by pressing the selector a second time. When back on a hard surface road, push the highway selector on the CTIS panel to inflate the tires to the highway setting. The most rapid tire pressure increase is during vehicle operation with the engine operating at 2,000 RPM. After operation, PMCS are performed right after operating the equipment. Run the engine at idle for 3 to 5 minutes to allow the turbocharger to cool off. Shut off the engine and wash the vehicle with low-pressure water to remove all mud, dirt, and debris. Park the vehicle and continue with the after-operation PMCS. Look for any damage on the exterior of the vehicle and check the vehicle tires for cuts, gouges, cracks, or unusual wear. Also, look for any loose or missing lug nuts. Then check under the front of the vehicle for any fuel, oil, or coolant leaks. Next, raise the hood and remove the engine splash shields. Check the level of the engine oil and drain the fuel filter water separator. Loosen the valve on the bottom of the separator and allow water and sediment to drain into a suitable container. When clean fuel flows from the valve, close it and properly dispose of the waste fuel. Now reinstall the engine splash shields, lower the hood, and fasten the latches. The final service is to drain the air tanks. The air tanks must be drained in this sequence to prevent corrosion of the brake system and to remove all moisture from the tanks. The wet tank accumulates all moisture and must be drained first. To drain the wet tank, open the first drain cock, allow all moisture and air to drain, and close the drain cock. Follow this procedure for the second, third, and fourth drain cocks. Remember, do one drain cock at a time in this sequence and close all drain cocks after draining. This program has been a brief overview of some of the conditions under which this vehicle will operate and the before, during, and after operation preventive maintenance checks and services to be performed on this vehicle. For additional detailed information about this vehicle, refer to the Operator's Manual TM 9-2320-272-10.